My 39th year in life, I was the best year of golf I ever had. That was the most tournaments I won, the most money I won, the most I traveled around the world. And at age 40, I had to quit because my back, I would get muscle spasms and I'd had to crawl to the bathroom for 3 days. I don't know if any of you have ever experienced that, but it is no fun. And it kept happening more and more and more. And I always said for years, I said, if that happens to me overseas, I'm done, right? I don't want to be in the second week of a 5-week trip and not be able to move. And that would have been it. It never happened until I was 40 and I was playing in the Mexican Open, and this third to last ball I hit before I was going to go tee off on Thursday, my back went out on me. That was it. I had to lay on the beach in Cancun for 5 days. It wasn't too bad, but that was the moment where I thought, hey, that's it. I can't do this anymore. It hurts too much. It's too depressing when I have to take a whole week off and not be able to move. And so I quit. In any given day, if you click on 100 different guys, 98 of them are talking about how to shallow the shaft out, right? How to shallow it. Man, I've been doing this for 30 plus years. I've had thousands of students. A handful of them are too steep. Literally, a handful.
Hey, I'm Christo Garcia from MSE TV, and today we've got special guest Jon Levitt, 2000 U.S. Open competitor at Pebble Beach. He's played in 2 U.S. Senior Opens and won over 100 professional events. And today he's going to talk to us about his process and the over-the-top miracle swing.
Love that Christo follows Ben Hogan, one of my golf idols as well. So happy to be here and learning in that same spirit of golf. When I started figuring it out yesterday, it's really the first time I've ever felt that I was able to bend the shaft. It feels like I don't have to swing as hard.
I'm working on the over-the-top miracle swing.
And what's happening?
It's working. I'm putting a lot of compression on the ball. There's a different sound coming off the ball that I'm used to. And it's going further, and it's actually going straight, which I didn't think it would, but it is.
Look at that.
Like Christo saying now, he doesn't have to hit a lot of balls because he understands the motion and where the club and the shaft need to be. You feel like you're going like this. Yeah. You need to be more over the top. The first time I started working on it was when you started, pumping out the videos and sharing your feelings and thoughts on the swing, and that's when I started making that transition into this new move that's really shaped my game in a whole different trajectory.
What's your lowest round?
62, Diamond Bar Golf Course, 2-time club champion there.
And you weren't swinging this way when you shot 62?
No, I was not swinging this way. It was really tough to shoot those scores because on every shot I had to be just totally present, totally in the moment. And one thing goes wrong and the ball's just off into the woods.
But the thing that's so crazy, it's just like Jon Levitt says. He's like, I shot good scores that way, but it's
too hard. It's just too hard.
In golf, there's a lot of misconceptions. And one of the misconceptions is you're trying to hit it up in the air, right? Everybody's trying to hit it up in the air, right? And every single person that comes to me, this is what I do for fun. I watch all these guys on Instagram, and in any given day, if you click on 100 different guys, 98 of them are talking about how to shallow the shaft out, right? How to shallow it. Man, I've been doing this for 30 plus years. I've had thousands of students. A handful of them are too steep. Literally, a handful in thousands. Most of them are too shallow. They're trying to hit the ball up in the air, right? And and doing this for so long, I've given tens of thousands of golf lessons, and the thing that I keep seeing the same thing over and over again, and my belief is that in our brains, there's a little compartment back there where there's a guy that goes, right? No matter what you tell them, the sky is blue. No it isn't, right? No matter what you say, they're gonna battle you on it. And I mean, a perfect example is, You watch people making these beautiful, they're making practice swings, and it's just such a good, even, flowing swing, and they get up over the ball. You know, they try to hit the ball, right? It's always trying to hit the ball. You watch another 100 guys, and they're talking about the impact. Hey man, everything's impact. You gotta be right here. Impact is super important. But it's not as important as where you finish your golf swing. Because if you finish your golf swing properly, you're most likely in the right spot at impact. But if you can like snap those Legos right in there, right, and turn your body and never let that come out, and you allow yourself to hinge properly, it does it by itself. The golf club is designed to turn itself over. The center of mass and the weight is outside of it, right? So it is, if I just do this, it's going to turn itself over. I don't have to make it do that, it just does it, right? So if I just my body, that club is going to turn itself over at a certain point, and that certain point is what I call the slingshot point, right? So if I turn back and everything is, all my levers and my hinges are working in the right spot, and I turn right back around and everything's connected, and I move my body, I'm moving my center point as fast as I can all the way through, and then there comes a point where it slows down, because we're not robots. We can't just spin our torsos around, right? It has to slow at some point, and when it slows, that's when the club goes racing by. That's that slingshot point. The problem most people make is they don't get that point in front of the ball, and so their slingshot point happens down here. And when you do that, the club face shuts, and your arms go very fast, and you hit the ball straight left, right?
Hey guys, I just wanted to say thank you to the millions of golfers who've watched me transform my game on YouTube and get in the very best shape of my life. And I wanted to tell you about this new bundle offer with all of my best-selling transformational videos in one package. So if you'd like to learn how you can drop 10 strokes, lose 30 pounds, and pick up 60 yards with your driver, click the link below and we're going to start your transformation today.